Well, hello, folks out there in YouTube land. Got some big news for you out there. Yeah, Chaz Lanier has finally made his decision. We've been waiting a very long time on this one. Seems like this has been going on for almost 2 months. It's really been weeks, but it's been a long wait.
Well, we're waiting.
And Lanier did choose the Vols over Kentucky and BYU. I don't think BYU was a serious contender. I think it was really down to Tennessee and Kentucky. And over the last 48 hours, we've heard a lot of scuttlebutt that he was going to choose Tennessee. And I had moved it from a 50% chance to a 90% chance yesterday. And I was looking all day today. I kept checking my Twitter, latest on Chaz Lanier, and I missed it by 19 minutes. Finally, somebody texted me. I was like, dang, I just looked at dadgum Twitter. I'm always late to these parties. But Lanier is a guy that scored about 20 points a game, shot over 40% from three-point line, very good player, can jump out of the gym. And it's been an absolute battle between Kentucky and Tennessee. And we know he almost certainly got some really good NIL money. I had heard anywhere from $1 to $1.2 million. We know that, well, it was reported that Dalton Knecht got $700,000 last year, and he was the number 12 transfer portal guy. Chaz Lanier was the number 11, and portal money's gone up this year. So I'd say that's probably pretty accurate. And we've picked up some really nice players. Darling Stone DeBar, who is a terrific three-point shooter, scored about 18 points a game, shot 40% from three. We've got two go-to scorers in both of those fellas, and realize we're trying to basically replace Dalton Knecht's scoring, and you'll be able to do that with those two guys pretty easily. We also picked up a stretch 4 and 6'10" Igor Milisak, who can shoot the three and a very good rebounder. He's about 6'10". And a rim protector in Okpara. I think he's about 6'11", 7 foot, and will do a great job protecting the rim for us. So we did an excellent job in the transfer portal. I couldn't be more pleased. Lanier was the cherry on top of the cake. Darling Stone DeBar and Igor Milisak were great pickups, and then again picking up a great defender. And I was looking on Twitter and keeping up with Sullen Surf. He does a very good job of keeping up with the Vols as well. And he's got us down as far as point guard, Zeke Ziegler, and then, of course, Gainey, who is also kind of a shooting guard. You know, Gainey doesn't mind to throw it up there, and he's pretty solid. Then at shooting guard, you got Chaz Lanier and Boswell. Strong forward, we've got, of course, Meshack, and Carr is got a lot of people excited. Then at power forward, we've got Darling Stone DeBar and then Igor Milisak, and I would think both those guys will wind up on the floor some. And then, of course, at center, Felix Okpara and Estrella, who's been showing some real improvement. This is a really good team. I about couldn't be more pleased with this. This could not have worked out any better. We are going to be a force next year to be dealt with. Now, Kentucky's probably going to go after Robinson hard, and they've also got a Miami point guard they're going to be going after big time as well. So I noticed they were going after Robinson much harder yesterday, so I think they had pretty much given up on Lanier. They kind of knew that the handwriting was on the wall on that one. And what it boils down to is we had just made him a priority, and he knew it. Not only was the money good, I'm sure, and Kentucky had good money as well. When you are made a priority, you can feel it, and Rick Barnes made him a his number one guy. Whereas Mark Pope, look, he had to fill an entire team. He had to find 13 players, whereas Rick Barnes only needed a small number. And that makes a big difference, man. You're trying to rebuild an entire team from zero. That's not easy to do, and Mark Pope's done a great job. But he missed out on this one, and I know we're all happy about that. And I'm really looking forward to playing Kentucky this year. I think they'll be a force as well, and it should be awesome. So anyway, great news for the Tennessee Vols today. I couldn't be more pleased. I think we're going to be terrific next year, just like we were last year. And I had a really good feeling about Dalton Knecht last year when we got him out of Colorado State Tech fighting possums, wherever he was from. Because I'd watched his highlights, but I didn't know he was going to be as good as he was. This Lanier fella can fill it up. I'm telling you, he has got a pure stroke. He will knock it in from deep. And don't sleep on DeBar either. That guy could be something. So anyway, very good news. I've been waiting all day on this. I was expecting it to happen sometime today. I was actually watching Tennessee softball, the ladies softball. They're up 3-2 on Alabama. Then we've got the Vols baseball later at 7:30. Anyway, excellent news out there. We did get the key guy we were looking for. And if you like this type of content, just hit this little button right here. Subscribe button won't cost you one dime, and it would help me out. And right over here is the most recent video, YouTube. Thanks, you'll enjoy. And we'll see you next time on Sports Talk Jay.